Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
And this is season 1, episode 7 of Cobra Kai. What's it titled?
All Valley.
Now, I wonder what that means. Do you remember what the All Valley was?
The All Valley Karate Championship, where everyone in California from around the world came in order to become the next Who is Him of Karate.
True.
And the only person up to Daniels that had defended their title successfully twice was Daniel.
And there's Johnny.
Johnny was going to have defended successfully twice if he didn't lose to Daniel.
Correct. So, I mean, this would be a pretty big episode. I wonder what's going to be happening in it. There's only one way for us to find out, and that's for us to jump into the episode. So thank you for joining us for Cobra Kai. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Cobra Kai, yay! Look, wax on, wax off.
I was going to say, I feel like he's going to teach him wax on, wax off.
He is, look.
I mean, Daniel's teaching him. This is a good boss. Great boss, even.
He's doing all the chores for him, too.
Yeah. Staple technique. Hi-yah! his wife is definitely like, Daniel.
She's the best. I love her. You're gonna love her backstory too, where she comes from.
I'm sure.
All the music.
I'm all done. Really? Both lots?
Both sides of the fence?
Okay, I thought you were gonna teach me karate. I'm just doing all your shitty chores.
Who's that remind you of?
Enjoying this a little too much.
He is. He is. He said, "Oh my God, Daniel." Oh my God, Daniel.
Watch the windows. Hey,
He's doing it.
Show me wash the.
wax on, wax off. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah. the face is the same.
Dude, literally. God, I love this part. He said, because he's done it with Sam too. I bet.
What a beautiful intro,
Dude.
It's all
That
coming
guy,
together.
Daniel. God, I love this part.
It's all coming together.
Oh.
Did you just flinch, Virgin?
That's the worst nickname ever.
Holy shit, we got a room full of flinchers.
Yes, yes, yes.
That was not a question. Raise your hand if you've never been punched in the face.
Oh no.
Before you leave this dojo, each and every one of you is gonna take a punch very hard to the face. Miss Robinson, line them up.
Oh.
Well, there's a girl at school,
She hot?
and she's super smart,
Hot?
funny, and cool.
Hot?
Yes, she's hot, super hot.
Nice.
I mean, I want to ask her out, but I just don't know.
Don't know. What's there to think about? She's hot.
Oh no.
He's okay.
I'm okay.
Get up, Hawk.
Yeah, man, looks like he's taking that job thing real serious.
Oh, he's having a good
Just wanted to
time.
piss off your dad. Russo's luxury motors.
What are you talking about? We can't steal a car.
Dude, relax. We're not gonna steal a car.
I don't know, guys.
Dude, you don't have to do anything. Just give us the security code. We'll let ourselves in. I'm sure you can figure something out. You always do.
Unless he doesn't want to.
Oh, then we'd have a bigger problem.
He's a high school kid. He's 16. They're bullying him.
That's what happens when you do gang shit, Robbie. Gotta pay the gang consequence. Blood in, blood out.
What the fuck? Where'd that come from?
Been thinking about you a lot lately. I mean, not a lot, just the normal amount that someone would think about someone else. Do
Are you okay?
Strike first.
you want to go out on a date with me?
Oh, with everything that happened with Kyler, I'm kind of taking a
Ooh.
break from dating right now.
We don't take no for an answer.
Accept defeat. What if it's not a date? What if it's just two people hanging out at the same place, having fun, separately but together?
If it's not a date, then I guess it sounds like it could be fun.
No pressure. Good job.
Pick me up at 8.
Yeah, totally. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. I have a bike.
That's so funny that he like was about to walk away and almost forgot that he had a bike.
He's so like on cloud 9 right now. Oh. Damn, he's smart.
He's super
Hey, is it
smart.
too late to register my dojo for the All Valley tournament?
You could take her to get tattoos.
I know a guy. Just hook me up with this bad boy. 14 hours in the chair.
Hawk. With a hawk.
Wait,
Yo, that's crazy.
I forgot about that. It's great.
Banned? What are you talking about?
Oh no.
I like how he still has a phone on the
There's a
cord.
lifetime ban on Cobra Kai from entering the tournament.
What?
Oh yeah, he does
How
have
is that
still a
fair?
cord phone.
What happened to never accept defeat? There is no?
That was girl advice. This is different. This is the real world. There are rules.
Since when do you care about the rules?
Why is
You
he
don't take no
caring?
for an answer. You said that. You gotta fight this.
You're right. I'm gonna go down there and beat their asses.
No. What? No, that's not what I meant. I'm saying maybe there's a more delicate approach, Sensei.
The way the fist is not delicate.
Maybe there's a smarter way to fight back.
If the word fight, he's like, yes. You have my interest.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't get it.
Don't worry. I didn't get it either at first. Now what you gotta do is close your eyes, get everything out of your head. The only thing you can see is the tree. Then you visualize what you want that tree to look like.
But what if it's not right?
So this is obviously some kind of metaphor. Trees like my feelings or something.
Well, you are the tree, Robbie. You got strong roots. You know who you are, right? So now all you gotta do is visualize what you want your future to look like. And then you make it happen.
He needed these lessons.
There is a very big theme of fathers in this whole series, including back from Karate Kid.
So handsome.
When someone makes you angry, you make a fist like you're gonna punch them, but don't punch them.
Hold it in.
Yeah.
Good try.
Ooh, briefcase. What's inside?
Nothing. Found it in the dumpster.
It's a nice touch.
Thanks. If you want to impress this chick, you gotta take her to where I used to take all my babies back in the day.
Where's that?
Make out point. Golf and stuff
It's still the same area, don't remember?
from the first movie.
Yeah. Same song too when Daniel went on state with Allie. This is the song. I love this song. I got stuck in my head for so long and it's gonna get stuck in my head again.
totally. My dad used to bring me here all the time when I was a kid. Here you go.
Oh, scoring points already. His dad used to bring her here.
In a photograph, the innocence you thought you lost is staring back at you. Another plastic metal glass.
Oh
That's
my
like a
gosh.
pencil.
I want that guy.
Octopus. Interesting.
That's not enough for an octopus. Are we kidding?
They're having so much fun.
We've had the classic red mask with white fist logo for over 30 years. It's tradition.
You know what else is a tradition? Dwindling attendance. We need to shake things up. I say we go blue mats, gold fist.
Gold fist? Are you
Gold fist. Bro, Ron, this is the perfect time to bring it up. I'm gonna show you brought me in.
Excuse me, sir. If you're looking for the AA meeting, that doesn't start till 9 o'clock.
I'm confused. We banned someone?
I know we could ban anyone. Is that a
Yeah,
thing?
just bear with us, sir. It's probably just a mistake. What's the name of your dojo?
Cobra Kai.
Daniel, you made it.
You know I never missed the annual meeting there, Ron. And boy, am I glad I didn't miss this one.
Oh my God.
What's up, bro? You got the code?
Yeah, I got it. I can't.
Can't what? Remember the code?
Sorry, I mean I won't.
He's trying to go straight.
Do this.
Woo! Ooh!
Ooh. What, Ninja Boy teach you some karate or something?
Woo! Oh!
Oh.
Woo! 2v1! He's a prodigy!
It is. Oh, the kick!
He's Johnny Lawrence's son.
Being trained by Daniel LaRusso.
Oh my God, he's too strong.
He is the Karate Kid. Woo! You getting jumped though.
You can't do much with this. Come on, you can do it. Robbie, everyone believes in you.
Nowhere to run.
Nowhere to hide.
Woo, camera. He held his own for a bit. He's a
He
newbie.
did. Wow. What a prodigy. Aw.
Hey! This is just like Daniel and Allie.
Yeah.
I have one of those with Mike.
And unsportsmanlike conduct shown by senseis Terry Silver, John Kreese, and their student Mike Barnes.
Well, there you
Oh
have it.
my God, Terry
Sorry we wasted
Silver.
your time,
Mike
Mr.
Barnes.
But a lifetime
Yeah, exactly.
ban is a lifetime ban.
Well, hold on. Let's hear what the man has to say.
I'm just a small business owner trying to make a living. John Kreese is dead.
John Kreese and Cobra Kai were the embodiment of everything this tournament stands against. And this guy, Johnny Lawrence, he was a star pupil. He was the worst of them all.
Look, I admit Cobra Kai had its share of problems in the 80s. My sensei didn't always play by the rules. That's why I left. But my Cobra Kai is different. It's a place where kids can come and feel like they belong. Cobra Kai is making a difference in these kids' lives. They're making a difference in mine as well.
He could never say that in front of them.
Community could use more men like you, Mr. Lawrence.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, this is horse shit. This guy was the biggest bully in my high school, and he hasn't changed at all. I could prove it.
Do you mind waiting outside while we cast our ballots?
Thank you all for your careful consideration.
Yeah. Just wait outside, all right?
Daniel, you're not doing what Mr. Miyagi would want you to do.
What a position. Wanna put your hands on my hips?
No, I'm correcting your stance. Look, this move is really hard, so if you don't get it on the first time, don't feel bad. Holy shit, Sam, that was amazing. What are you...
Oh my God.
You know, this may be the best date I've ever been on.
Really? Because technically this isn't a date.
Right. Not a date.
Yeah!
Miguel, you're a winner.
Congratulations, Johnny.
The fact that he looks up like, oh my God, thanks.
But wait, they both had a killer night look.
Johnny took a hint to be more sensitive from Miguel. Miguel took a hint to be more forward from Johnny.
Yeah.
Who's the man? I'm the man. Oh, shit. Are you the man, too? Tell me you're the man. I'm the man. Yeah.
Crush the date.
I crushed the committee meeting.
So Cobra Kai's in?
Hell yeah, we're in. Cobra Kai's back, baby.
Fun one.
That was a great episode.
So before I let you jump into it, one thing I will say that I like about Cobra Kai, and I'm starting to see again that why I liked it, is because of how many storylines and like paths that they can have fit in one episode of that's just short, while still making them feel impactful and emotional. Like, you know, Johnny's adventure with, you know, getting reinstated, and Robbie's adventure with becoming a better person, and Miguel's adventure with, you know, finding the confidence to date, and Daniel's adventure from finding a pupil to potentially, you know, like you mentioned and brought up, barring off something Mr. Miyagi wouldn't like, barring off potential people who are trying to redeeming themselves in the tournament. So it's you know, all these stories came together, and it's hard to think that it's been one episode.
Mr. Miyagi, he forgave his friend from the second movie. Do you remember his name?
Oh, Taguchi? No, it's Chosen. I forgot the guy's name.
There was the one on the island.
His best friend that
he ran away from. Mr. Miyagi always offered the chance for redemption. And like I said before in this series, I appreciate how this show doesn't necessarily say one person is the good guy, one person is the bad guy. Mm-hmm. It kind of encapsulates the whole thing. And something I was just thinking at the end is like, if you're a committee meeting member and you are a fly on the wall, the last scene, you watch as one of Johnny's students says, "Oh, I'm gonna go get. You want a beer? I'm gonna drink a soda." And he says, "No, this is real." And he has just given alcohol to someone under 21. So listen. If Johnny just went through the whole thing, he said, my students have learned and they've grown, and I've given them, you know, great success, and he's already under scrutiny for being Cobra Kai. Like, that might not look the best, but then you put it in the context of, you know, Miguel has helped him, and they've helped each other. It's a celebratory. It's like, you know, some kids get into it anyway, and he's taken on a great role. It's not a bad thing. I'm saying the context of the situation helps to paint in some parts of Cobra Kai who is supposed to be the person we're rooting for, the person we're rooting against. But you can also be, I think, in that scene, in the committee scene, you could be against Johnny and with Daniel for logical reasons and still not be wrong.
Which is fair. And I think the biggest part of Cobra Kai is not about who's bad and who's good. It's about who's capable of changing as a person, redeeming themselves, because we start off with an asshole Johnny Lawrence, and this far into the series he's come to find out that these kids are changing him just as much as he's changing them, and he has that whole emotional plea in front of the committee, and usually, like you said, he wouldn't say that in front of the students because
he would not.
He would consider pussy shit.
Yeah.
And you know, and I love that he was willing to like indulge it to these people, like, you know, that Cobra Kai was a terrible thing back then, but he wasn't involved, and it's true. He wasn't involved when that happened, and he left, and he tried to make him a better person. And then his students shouldn't be punished for the actions of John Kreese, Terry Silver, and Mike Barnes. Mike Barnes. Now, I love the parallel of Miguel's date with Daniel's date in the first movie. Same location, same music, everything. And Sam even comes, my dad brings me here all the time. So it's obviously a very big part of, you know, Daniel LaRusso's life. So he hit a home run by, you know, taking him there. So thank you, Johnny, for bringing that up, because that was obviously the date spot when they were younger. But just seeing what, you know, went from not a date to a date just shows what happens when you strike first with confidence. Don't take no for an answer unless it's physically, as Johnny said. That matters. But also, you just go out and be yourself and have confidence and have fun. You don't know what's going to happen. You know, somebody who may think it's not a date can change their mind. But you saw Miguel wasn't trying to change her mind. She did it herself. So the confidence to be himself and be a big person and, you know, be, you know, who he truly is what made Sam realize that, you know, she doesn't have to be afraid of Miguel like she did with Kyler, because she was very fairly saying, I'm taking a break from dating after Kyler did that rumor and then all the pictures were spread of her and like stuff. She was bullied. It wasn't worth it, her time, and she's stressed. So like you can understand where she's coming from, but the fact that Miguel showed her such a good time without any stress in this situation also showed of how much tenfold better he is than Kyler, who was an absolute piece of crap.
I will say, if there is one thing, not that I dislike, but something I would like to see more of, I would like to see more Sam arc, maybe in the second season, because right now I almost feel like Sam's kind of a set piece of a byproduct bystander of like other people's drama, and she kind of is like used to up the stakes for some people, like for Daniel when he doesn't have a connection for karate, or the dates between now, like she's part of Miguel's milestone of reaching. It's not like also Sam's recovering from, like you said that, but in the show it wasn't emphasized as much as Miguel's gaining confidence,
which makes, I mean, because right now we're following the four guys, because we're following Miguel, we're following Robbie, we're following Johnny, we're following Daniel in this season right now, because the big thing is they're all trying to work. I mean, Daniel LaRusso doesn't need to redeem himself, but he also is a person looking for pass on his mentorship, just like Johnny is. And then we have Miguel, who who joins to get confidence, and then Robbie, who joins for the wrong reasons. And by the end of this episode, he stands up for, you know, LaRusso Auto, because he feels like he's truly becoming a family member there. Because Daniel invites him, you know, in and shows him the bonsai and all this stuff. And, you know, at first we see the great, like, why am I doing this? And then Daniel's like, I love this part. And he's like, you know, show me, you know, wax on, wax off. Show me, like, you know, this, that. And it was a great way of learning for, you know, Robbie to see that he was learning how to do karate. It was just building the muscle memory and the muscles required to do these movements. But then we also have Daniel coming in and just completely showing him also that karate is a way to, you know, stabilize yourself, balance yourself. Because when Daniel came to California, he wasn't balanced, and Mr. Miyagi balanced him with karate. And he also showed him how to become a better person for the future. And it seems that Daniel knows that Robbie's a little bit troubled, and he's trying to do the same thing for himself in that way. And it's great because it's, you know, trimming the tree to path the future is, you know, strong roots, strong foundation. It's great. And I love, you know, just the fact that both guys are being a role model for kids that didn't have fathers.
Yeah.
When they themselves didn't have fathers, like, okay, Johnny had Sid, but Sid's not his father.
Sid's not great. He also had
he was Moneybags.
He had Kreese, but Kreese was not a great father figure either.
So it's nice to see them being able to be effective father figures in these ways, you know, and it's important because both those boys don't have fathers. It's ironic though, because one of their fathers is actually in the TV show we're watching right now. So
one of them has,
one of them could do it. But,
yes,
but he's trying.
No, I mean, I think it's going really great. I'm
Hawk
really enjoying this. Hawk evolved great. I'm ready to see more of Hawk when he gets his training arc done.
Hawk, I mean, you can already tell they're setting up Hawk to be a character. I mean, they have the 3 main Cobra Kais right now, which is Aisha, Miguel, and Hawk. Hawk is the newest one, but I mean, flipping the script, they wouldn't make him like an anime main character look like, you know, he looks something straight out of JoJo kind of, you know. It's like, which one's the stand user? It's like, oh, it's that guy. But I love his hawk on the back, by the way. It's a hawk with his mohawk, but he is a mohawk, so it's a hawk with a hawk of hawk. Hawk's hawk with a hawk.
Hawk's hawk. Yeah.
Hawk. I honestly do get a lot of nostalgia for that. And we saw it so recently, but that Karate Kid 1 montage basically in this with the date was just so nostalgic, and it was so nice to see. And that little Sam flipping the script, because it goes to show that I think Sam in this moment,
flipped the script too.
She knows more in this, I think, in karate wise than Miguel.
Yeah.
Because Daniel taught her, but she just hasn't stuck with it. But she also shows that she's no pushover too, which in the scene where Miguel stands up for her a couple episodes, she was going to defend herself. We see her do it here for fun. So it goes to wonder, you know, how strong is she? You know, power scaling is something that you can use loosely in this TV show because, you know, Mr. Miyagi was like the top of the power scale.
Yeah, Mr. Miyagi is the S tier character.
Mr. Miyagi is like the S tier, you know, like you're never going to touch him. And then you
Johnny and Daniel are pretty.
Johnny and Daniel are A tier. Mike Barnes is up there too.
Mike Barnes is I would say
Kreese is probably A tier too.
Kreese is like B tier
Silver.
Because they don't actually know how to do it. Like they would lose mentally.
You're right. It's interesting though because it's so fun to see.
I'm gonna make a Karate Kid, a Cobra Kai power scale. Like
it's already exists.
The verse.
It probably exists. Do you have any predictions for this, especially moving towards the All Valley?
I feel like it would be too much for Cobra Kai to win the All Valley, but I'm not sure.
Why?
Well, because like they're really like they're gonna come back and just beat every other. You know, like at least with Daniel, Mr. Miyagi is basically like a super, like he's basically the super mentor. Come from a long line of ancestral history of karate.
It depends on the competition level too at the tournament.
That's true. There could be less people there. Johnny could show up and be like, "Where the hell is everybody?" And then there's 5 people there.
I also love the argument about it's a little side thing, but the mat is like it's been red forever. It's blue and gold. You're not getting back into this. You derail it every single time. I have to bring it up. That whole conversation is so realistic of bureaucracy and stuff like that. It's like the reason why nobody's coming to our tournament is not because it's not exciting. It's because the colors, man, the colors need to be fixed. Besides that, I really do enjoy the show. It's fun to watch it back again with you.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
I can't wait to get to the part where the characters really, especially the karate kids, like, you know, for lack of better words, because the kids doing karate are all like, you know, when they get their footing and they get their personalities and they learn how to do karate, you know, the show gets real fun because like right now they're still in like their learning phase. And, you know, the truth is if they went up to a tournament, they may not stand a chance. But at the same time, Daniel LaRusso only had like 2 months of training before all of it.
Yeah, it was he trained for about 2 or 3 months.
The one thing I will note is that the All-State, it said this one was in May, correct?
Yes.
And we 2 episodes ago we had wasn't 2 episodes ago, I'm sorry. 4 episodes ago was like Halloween. So
yeah.
Things are moving fast.
So it's
faster than the movie anyway.
December, November, January, February, March, April, May. Oh wow. So that's I guess that's 7 months from October. So
I don't know how soon the tournament is though.
That's well, Johnny asked if it was too late to register, so it must be must be within a month.
So if it's 1, 2, 3 months out, that means that first off, Miguel's been getting karate lessons for about 6 months at this point, which would give him a good basis.
Yeah, you're right.
Because he started before
he started before Halloween.
Yeah, so he began like 7 months of training. interesting. I wonder if I can find any time frame references because there's not too much besides Halloween and then the May as 2 dates. Trying to think of what else. It's California too, so it throws everything off because it's so warm and hot there that you can't like.
Yeah, you can't judge it by the temperatures and seasons.
It's not New Jersey like where Daniel's from, like us, where if it's cold out, you see us in jackets and it's snowing.
Yeah,
and the leaves are changing, and then when it's warm out, we're in t-shirts and So I'm curious to find out. I'm very excited to keep going, especially because as we move towards the end, obviously we're having an All Valley fight. So like, who's going to be the All Valley champion? How's it going to go? How's the hype is it going to be? Because it feels like they're mimicking Karate Kid 1 a bit with this first season now that I'm looking at it. Because we have the kid who moves with a single mom and, the stranger who lives with him at like the place at the same apartment complex, takes him under his wing and, moves on and becomes like a Karate Kid. So I like how Miguel is mirroring Daniel right now a lot, especially because he had the date at the same place. All this stuff, and it's just it's absolutely just a great little mimicry that Dennis finds his own, and you could see why I think it's better than movies probably is because once it has this foundation, because who these guys are, like you start getting like this look at these characters, like you have Daniel's fucking little shit son Anthony, and I love the little tongue-in-cheek comment from was it Amanda this episode where she's like, last time we tried to have karate 10 years ago he happened, and it's like, oh, you sly dog, you episode. But like it goes to show that he really does want to do karate, Daniel.
Yeah,
that's how much importance it was in his life, and that's why he should understand where Johnny's coming from with his whole trying to skip karate for these kids. But he's so scarred by Cobra Kai, especially Silver and Barnes.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Daniel can get over it.
We'll find out. No, thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
We're the 732 review crew watching Cobra Kai. If you do enjoy this, check out the Patreon for full-length episodes and other stuff. Make sure you do follow along with us as we go through Cobra Kai. It's been a lot of fun. And if you're new here, say hi. Let us know in the comments what brought you to Cobra Kai. I do the comments. I do the edits. I've seen all the episodes up until what's out. So you can drop some stuff and discuss it with me. I'll have a nice conversation. I love doing that in the comments. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Take care.